Hello and welcome back to my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we did the Pokémon Tower and we took on some ghosts. And I didn't realize it when I was recording this because I didn't know what day it was going to go up. But I think it went up on Friday the 13th, which is kind of funny. That's like the best time to take on ghosts, right? Alright, so we got Charlie up front here. Ooh, it's Sleepy is looking a little worse for the wear over here. Oh yeah, I did I do any more training? I think I fought the other trainers on that route over to the east there, west of Lavender Town, I think. Did I do that? No, I did that on camera. I don't remember what I did on camera. It's actually been, I'm thinking it's been about a week since I've actually recorded for this. I don't remember when it went up. It went up more recently than that, but I do know what we're gonna do today is take on Erica's gym, because that's it. I've completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. I probably shouldn't be recording right now because it's not that late, but it's getting close to when I want to go to bed, and I'm kind of tired from today. I had I'm recording this on a Monday, and I had like a long weekend of very little sleeping, so might be better to just rest, but I feel the need to record just so I have this video ready, because I like to stay ahead in my recordings. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Hehe, this gym is great. It's full of women. Oh my. It's 2016, old man. You can't say that anymore, unfortunately for you. Yeah, I think, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they changed it to saying, it's full of strong trainers, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, though. I mean, as much as the joke might be considered a bit inappropriate, especially for a children's game, it really doesn't make sense for the creepy old guy to care whether or not the gym has lots of strong trainers. But I guess I get why it was censored. And there I go, spamming A again. Went for the scratch instead of the Ember. That was, well, it was a crit, but that was a pretty good scratch, to be honest. I should check out what Charlie's attack stat is versus special, because he does pretty well with physical attacks. Alright, going for Bellsprout. We're gonna stay in, even though we're poisoned. I'm gonna go for the Ember. You notice Gen 1 mechanics, we did not get poison damage when we KO'd the enemy Pokemon, which was kind of convenient for us. Bellsprout went for Wrap, but fortunately missed. Actually, I probably could have gone for a Scratch, and it might have knocked it out, but that's okay. Do I want to take on all these trainers? Part of me does, so that, I know we're ready for sure. Like, as far as getting as much experience as we possibly can get. Let me see how many digs. Okay, good. Don't want to accidentally hit dig again. Let's see how many digs we have left. Okay, got 4. So I gotta keep that in mind. I can help conserve Ember, because I want to take on all these trainers, and yet at the same time, I don't really want to use up all my PP, because I don't want to have to heal. I want to wait until after the gym, at least after the gym, actually, to heal. Let's go for a dig. And I still have my free heal in Pokemon Tower. As you saw in the last episode, I did not use that heal spot. Like I said, in case you're joining in the middle of this series, I do use tokens. Every time I heal at a Pokemon Center, I use one. I get one for every rival battle, and 3 for every gym leader I defeat. But there are certain things, like the healing spot. Boy, we're paralyzed and getting wrapped. This is pretty terrible. So I better pay close attention here. So every other heal spot, such as in Pokemon Tower or later on in Silphco, those will be, I will get to use those heals one time for free without using a token, and then any subsequent time would cost a token. So we're gonna get Sleepy out here because Charlie not doing so well. Now I was thinking, Hypnosis, in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, I think I asked you guys to comment on your opinion on whether or not I should teach the TM for Psychic to Sleepy. And I did ask you guys to comment on that, but I am actually recording this before that video has even had a chance to go up. We'll just try one more battle without healing. But I think for this gym especially, it would be useful. I mean, I'm not gonna learn Psychic natively until, I don't remember, something like level 38. So it's quite a ways away. And even though I have Hypnosis on Sleepy, it's not that accurate. I mean, it can come in handy in a pinch, and Sleep is kind of broken and we can use that to our advantage. But I think it would still be a lot better to have Psychic and Confusion. Like, I was gonna replace Confusion for Psychic, but I was starting to think about it, and Confusion has so much more PP, and again, the whole idea of having a run-through where your use of Pokemon Centers is limited, it's going to be really important to conserve PP and have many options for attacking moves. In which case, I think after we've fought all the trainers in here, I'm going to teach Sleepy Psychic and get rid of Hypnosis. As much as I like Hypnosis, but for the reasons I just explained, how in this particular run of the game, ordinarily, like if I could use Pokemon Centers as many times as I want, I would just replace Confusion with Psychic. But in this game, because I have to keep in mind that I can't just heal unlimited amount of times, I can't recover PP in an unlimited amount of times, it would be probably for the best to have more options as opposed to Hypnosis. And also for the fact that I'm not planning on really trying to catch any more Pokemon in this game. I mean, I could go after the legendary birds. I suppose that is one thing to keep in mind that I could have Hypnosis for, but I really don't think I want to use them on my team anyway. I like my team the way it is. The only possible reason I would want any of the legendary birds on my team was just because of that higher level that they are, level 50. But then even trying to catch them will be a pain and kind of a waste of PP on my Pokemon. So, Boy, this girl asked if I was a peeping Tom's. Like, no, check that old dude outside of the gym. It's always the people you don't expect. Oh, this girl has a Bulbasaur. She has excellent taste. Alright, we're running a little low on embers. Well, not really that low, but let's try a dig. Let's see what dig does. Dig dug. That was pretty good. I still haven't checked Charlie's attack versus special, which I want to. Alright, let's see if, even though we've been growled, let's see if a scratch can take this thing out. Alright. Does this girl also have an Ivysaur? I forget. Yeah. Alright, so in that case, let's switch to Sleepy. Go for Confusion. We're all running out of Confusions, but as I just got done explaining, for probably entirely too much time, more time than you wanted me to, I am going to be teaching him Psychic. I've made my decision. Although, while I just stand here and talk about it, I give myself the chance to have second thoughts. So, we did use up our last Paralyze heal, so even though I'm not gonna heal at the Pokemon Center before this battle, I'm going to probably stop back at the Celadon department store and stock back up on some more healing items, because that is important, and I suspect status ailments will be a common theme in Erica's gym. That tends to be the grass type MO, especially with these particular grass types. Alright, going for another Ember. Oddish being a little bit bulky there, special bulk. Alright, well, Scratch should still take it out from here. And Gloom. Alright, let's swap out for Sleepy again. Boy, these two, Charlie and Sleepy. Charlie especially was a little bit behind just a few episodes ago, and then we just put so much focus onto him. And he's just shot up. He and Sleepy just shot up to the head of the pack there. Sleepy's gonna probably stay ahead of the pack because the next two gyms, Koga's gym, which is Poison, and Sabrina's gym, which is Psychic, are probably going to have Sleepy as the main star. And now this game, it's interesting. Speaking of Sabrina and Koga's gyms, it's kind of this thing where, you know, you can take on Sabrina or Koga's gyms in either order. I think you don't even have to take on Erica's gym until after Let's see. Do you even need to... What? There's a couple of gyms, like Sabrina's gym, and I think Erica's gym, maybe. Unless Erica's gym lets you use Surf. I forget which. I think Erica's gym might let you use Surf. I'm trying to think, Alright. Erica's gym and Koga's gym, I think one and the other let you use, one lets you use Surf and one lets you use Strength. But you can go all the way up to the Pokemon League without defeating Sabrina's gym. But anyway, my point was to say that when I played through Red, Blue, and Yellow as a kid, I pretty much always took on Sabrina's gym first, even though you can take on Koga first, and it's kind of implied in like some of the original Japanese artwork, as well as in on the like trainer card that shows the badges. It's implied that you're supposed to take on Koga first, but they are kind of interchangeable in order. Like if you check, it's not quite. I don't remember what the levels are for Pokemon Yellow, actually, to be honest, but see, there's Koga before Sabrina. It's, where was I going with this? Oh, the levels, right. I don't remember exactly how the levels are in Pokemon Yellow. I remember Sabrina has a level 50 Abracadabra and Alakazam, but I forget what Koga's levels are like. But I think his highest level Pokemon might be level 50, and he has a couple that are lower. But he has more Pokemon. He has like 3 Venonat and a Venomoth. So, but in Red and Blue, I remember looking at it, and it's interesting because... Oh man, that did not do enough. Would another scratch knock it out? No, I'll just use an Ember. So anyway, it's interesting... because if you look at Koga's and Sabrina's levels, they're kind of interchangeable, and I think Koga's highest level Pokemon is even higher than Sabrina's, but they're pretty close. Like, don't quote me on the exact levels because I don't remember, but I looked it up pretty recently, and I remember looking at them and thinking, you could kind of, even though you're technically supposed to take on Koga first, I guess, you can take them on in either order, and they're pretty much at similar levels. In fact, I think the trainers in Sabrina's gym, at least in Red and Blue, the trainers in Sabrina's gym have slightly lower level Pokemon than Koga's, I think. But again, don't quote me on that. Oh, no, don't want to go to the Pokemon Center. I want to go to the Pokemart. Go to the Pokemart. Go to the Pokemart. Oh, so one other thing, I think one thing that... Because I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one who kind of thought to take on Sabrina first. And I always thought to take on Sabrina first because Saffron is kind of more immediately accessible compared to Fuchsia City. But apparently in some of in the North American, I'm trying to remember if it was in like the little manual that came with the game, or if it was, oh, I don't know how many I'm gonna buy. I don't remember if it was in there or in some other kind of promotional artwork or in one of the guides, like maybe the official guide. But I remember hearing a thing that the promotional artwork actually switched around the order that you take on Koga and Sabrina. And I forget, it didn't really explain the reason for it, but like if you look at the Japanese one, I think the order in the whatever that artwork was, the gym leaders, it went up to down, so like the first gym leader was at the top, and then 2, 3, 4 down a column, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 was a different column going from up to down. And then in the promotional, in the US or North American or whatever, or just Western in general, I don't know, in that artwork, it went across like you see in the trainer card. But anyway, yeah, they swapped the order of Koga and Sabrina compared to what it was in Japanese. So that might have contributed to the confusion of who you're supposed to take on first. But here's the thing, I kind of really like the fact that I guess you could even take on Erica after Koga and Sabrina. I like the fact that there's at least 2, and I guess 3, well, actually, the entire, let's say 4 of the gym leaders, really. Erica, let's see, you might need Erica for Surf. But, like, you can take on Erica after Sabrina and Koga. You can take on Sabrina after Blaine. So there's 4 gyms that you can kind of take on in a really non-linear fashion, and that's something that you really don't see. Let's see, I think you can do it in can you? I think you can do it in Gold and Silver. I don't remember if Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the same. But, like, you can definitely choose to go to Mahogany Town before Olivine. I don't remember if you can take... You might not be able to take on that gym first. I think you are, but the levels kind of prevent you from doing that. But for sure in every other game... For sure in every other game since Generation 1, you have kind of had to take on all the gyms in the exact order, so there's like no confusion of who you're supposed to take on when. But in this game, I mean, first of all, Koga and Sabrina are basically have Pokemon that are pretty much at the same levels, like within a couple levels to each other. I just took the elevator to the same floor twice. Yay me, spamming A. Anyway, trying to finish this conversation, but not only with Koga and Sabrina, where their Pokemon are at similar levels, but even with Erica and Blaine, who are more clearly slotted into a certain position. But yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it's confusing. It'd be nice to know, okay, you're definitely supposed to take on this gym in this order, but I kind of like that you can choose, and that's why, like, you could talk to people who had a completely different experience playing this game. In one way, the fact that you can catch so many different Pokemon makes every Pokemon game a different experience for everybody, but I mean, this is like really... The order you take on the gym leaders, that's pretty significant. Alright, enough jibber-jabber here. I'm going to fully heal up Charlie and Sleepy. Oh, and I'm going to teach Sleepy Psychic before I forget. I didn't deposit the TM, did I? I'm not going to have to go back. Am I? No, it's right here. Okay, good. Alright, I think we're going to lead... no, you know what? I'm going to save Charlie because... I'm going to lead with Sleepy because I'm pretty sure... Hold on, make sure I delete the right one. Not Headbutt, Hypnosis. Am I going to regret this? I mean, I like Headbutt, but Mega Punch isn't totally accurate. I'm going for it! Darn it, I need more attacking moves. I just had this conversation with myself, but I knew I was going to regret it when I, or have second thoughts. Alright, so what I was saying was... I am fairly certain that Erica still has a Tangela in this game. I know she does in red and blue, but I think she still does in yellow. She has a Weepin' Bell and a Gloom, and I think the other one is Tangela. So, I'm gonna keep Sleepy up front, because she leads, I'm pretty sure she leads with not Tangela. And I need to save Embers for Tangela. But what if she leads with Tangela? Like, if I lead with Charlie, I can take on whoever, but if she leads with Tangela, then Sleepy's gonna be in trouble. You know what? I'm leading with Sleepy. Alright, here we go. Hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. So chill. You know, if you notice, like, sort of the I don't even know, the fogginess. She led with Tangela, darn it. Well, I'm not gonna switch unless it goes for, like, Bind or something. Let's go Psychic. Darn it, I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. Ooh, we got the special drop. Went for Mega Drain. That should barely do anything to us, honestly. Yeah, I think we can take it out with another Psychic. Anyway, if you look at, like, sort of the nature of Erica's dialogue and sort of how, like, dreamy and sleepy, no pun intended, how sleepy she sounds, it's an awful lot like Valerie in X and Y. A little bit different. I mean, Valerie's a fairy girl and Erica's a flower ranger, but they're both kind of, like, not all there. They're preoccupied with other things. Okay, yeah, this Ember is a little bit not cutting it here. And we are 2 levels under-leveled, but we have a fully evolved Hypno with Psychic, compared to a middle stage Charmeleon with Ember. Probably would have been better. Oh, we got the special drop. We gotta watch out for that. I think we can... Okay, yeah, we can finish off Weeping Bell. We get the level raised to level 31. Okay, that's good. For Gloom, we'll probably be better off just going for Sleepy. Yeah. Okay, let's go, Sleepy. Let's go Psychic. I think we can one-shot you. Although Gloom can be a little bit bulky, so you don't know for sure. And we are going to take it out in one shot. Alright, that is good. That is good, 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 good. Alright, we defeated Erica. She concedes defeat because we're awesome. We get the Rainbow Badge. The Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Oh, so we can... I think that means we can even take on Blaine before Erica. That's right, we can take on Blaine before Erica, because you don't have to go through the Seafoam Islands. You can always surf from Pallet Town to Cinnabar. I say that because if you go Seafoam Islands, you need to use Strength. But anyway, we got a badge, we got 3 more tokens, and you know what? We're not going to use one yet. We're going to go ahead in this episode. We're going to do a little bit more. Not a whole lot more, because we're like a little over 20 minutes, and some of my more recent episodes have been on the longer side, like 30 minutes plus, but we're gonna do at least one thing. We're gonna use the Pokeflute. Do we still have the Pokeflute with us? We didn't deposit it, did we? Did we Pokeflute? Okay, good. Now we have Mega Drain, by the way, which might be a good move for Bulby to have, to be honest, because it would be slightly, very slightly more powerful than, Vine Whip, but we're probably gonna learn we gotta learn Razor Leaf fairly soon. I don't know when, but within a couple more levels. So I don't know. Oh, by the way, I wanted to check. Did it again. I want to check Charlie real quick. Oh wait, no. I want to check your stats. I didn't even look at your stats. Okay, so your attack is not that much lower than your special, so that explains why Dig does so much. I mean, Dig has 2.5 times the base power of Ember in this game, and then our attack is pretty good, so that explains why it's so strong. Alright, Bulby, cut us out of here. Okay, we have the Pokeflute, so what I was saying was, we can kind of start some cycling road stuff. I'm not going to try to catch this Snorlax. I am going to save the other Snorlax in case I don't know, get into a bind and need to catch the Snorlax for whatever reason. I don't know what reason I would have for that. Oh, I might as well cut... Actually, do I need to get Fly yet? I mean, I might as well save the item space. Yeah, I'm gonna save the item space, actually, until we get a Charizard, because... it's not gonna be worth carrying around Fly before then. Alright, we're gonna battle this Snorlax, just for the experience. There's that Pokeflute. Okay, so we're gonna take on this Snorlax. That might be the end of the episode, actually. We'll just take on Snorlax and finish there. And there's Snorlax. He has a nice little pinkish hue here in this game. Level 30, so he'll be some nice experience for Dino Bunny here, who used to be leading the pack in levels, and now... oh, that Snorlax bulk. I have to remember to be careful. Yeah, I have to be careful about that. I have to be careful about that. Let's see. Rock Slide might be the most powerful thing I have. Actually, Body Slam, I think, is a little bit higher power and has the chance for paralysis. And it's gonna rest. It's gonna rest. Maybe I should have thought a little bit harder about this. But now that it's asleep for 2 more turns... man, Body Slam's so weak, too. Okay, let's Rock Slide and go for a flinch. Maybe I should have thought this through a little bit more. But this is why. This is gonna be decent experience. Rest. I might regret everything. And it already used an Amnesia, so we're definitely gonna have to attack it on the physical end. And Dino Bunny's really the best we got. I mean, again, like I was just saying, he's fallen a bit behind in levels. I could poison it with Bulby, but he's just gonna rest it off. But you know what I can do is I can Leech Seed him. Because that does not go away with rest. So yeah, I think that'll work. Let's Leech Seed. It's gonna be such a waste of PP, darn it. But it's okay, I mean, we're doing pretty good on tokens, and we didn't use our free heal in Lavender Town yet, Pokemon Tower. And there it goes, again. And I think he has, like, unlimited PP. Like, I think the enemy AI uses unlimited PP in this game. I heard someone say. So we're gonna go Dino Bunny. You know what? Going back to double kick might not be a bad idea because, I mean, it is super effective. It wasn't doing that much, but we could get the chance if one of them crits, both of them will crit, so we could have the chance to do a little bit more damage. Ooh, that one's a crit, just like I was talking about. Of course, it's gonna... If we don't do that again, it's probably just gonna rest again. If we could crit again, then we would be able to... Ooh, we got a crit again! Go Dino Bunny! Come on, crit, be enough to knock it out. Okay, good. So yeah, that right there, guys, is why double kick was the best choice. After all. Let's see if there's anybody here who wants to... No, I don't think... We're talking about Cycling Road. Oh, with your girlfriend? You two look like preschoolers, for Pete's sake. What do we see over here? Long path over water. Cycling Road, right? That's what Cycling Road is, over the water. Sell it on department store. I think these two should be flipped around based on the view there, but oh well. Alright, so that, I guess, will in fact do it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and start on Cycling Road. I mean, we don't need to heal, I don't think. Most of our Pokemon don't need healing. Let me just check here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We'll probably be using Sleepy a lot still, actually, because there's a lot of bikers and people that use, like, fighting and poison types. But that'll be the next episode. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I'm not sure. I think I kind of lost my train of thought on the earlier conversation. Oh, yeah. Double kick. The reason I wanted to use double kick was exactly as you saw there, the chance to crit. But I did not expect Dino Bunny to crit twice in a row, but that was pretty much what we needed. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like and leave a comment as well. Comment about anything you want, really. Also subscribe because it means a lot to me and you can stay up to date with my stuff. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can like my page on Facebook or follow me on Twitter. The links are in the description. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and Pikachu thanks you as well, and I will see you in the next episode of my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow.